Took a wrong turn. Well, as the strongest supernatural and intuitive duo of A-Bone, the two of us teamed up and still made a mistake.
It appears we have to find our own way out.
This is easy. I'm quite the hand at demolishing houses.
Maybe we should investigate before taking action?
You can escape? We'll catch you on your own turf!
Perimeter clear.
Let's finish this! Perfect angle. The wind's just right.
I'll provide no reason. Spin and clear.
This is making me dizzy. Hiding isn't a real skill.
Right now.
Everybody in sync.
Trust me.
Route secured.
Let me take over.
Where did it go? Wow. This place... Tap, tap. Miss Karen's new what a weird nursery rhyme. Why is there even an executioner in it?
Miss Karen must have pawned away her sense of pain to keep dancing.
Even going as far as a funeral. Is any wish worth that price? This one? Oh, not this. Oh, what about that one? Oh, also not quite suspicious. Very suspicious. In any case, these things aren't on the same level as that sensor that could spit out a bird. Don't see any of the strange things the manga artist talked about either. Suspicious. Very suspicious.
The items here barely have any anomaly presence. Some are even entirely ordinary objects. Based on these pawn tickets, they're all anomalies that have fulfilled their contracts after the pawn contract is completed. Their wish-granting power seems to fade gradually.
You mean it wears off? Turns out the stuff from the shady shop is disposable, like hair dye, wax, and tattoo stickers!
You, could say that.
And the sensor snatched by Dandelion?
Very strong anomaly presence. It looks like Toshi did sign a contract with Pawn Moonlight. But his wish hasn't come true.
And he disappeared before it could. Oh, I got it! The pawn shop owner must have regretted the deal, so he coaxed Dandelion into stealing the sensor!
With so many transactions completed successfully, why breach Toshi's? That doesn't sound right. If Toshi was deceived into signing the contract, as the cook said, then the pawn shop would want to fulfill his wish and pocket the payments sooner. If they wanted to breach the contract, they could have taken back the sensor immediately. Why would Dandelion take it only after Toshi disappeared?
Ugh, I can't take it! My head's going to explode!
Plus, these pawn tickets clearly state the cost, and the cook isn't as clueless as he claims. At the very least, we now know that he lied to us about not knowing there would be a cost.
Liars are bad guys!
The perfumer, Dandelion, the manga artist, the cook, and us. More and more people are getting involved with Pawn Moonlight.
This doesn't feel right. We need to find Sakiri and... Huh? What a weird place. Why does it also collect Tagido's kind?
It's Edgar and Takio. They've been here already. Are they hinting at this?
This knife! Doesn't seem too handy. Kenneth. Oh, isn't that the cook who hired us? 10 years sense of smell. He knew the cost full well, and he played dumb in front of us!
Wait, why are there 2 pawn tickets here? In this case, Kenneth has been to Pawn Moonlight more than once. The cost of defeating the current culinary virtuoso is a lifetime sense of taste. No wonder he hesitated. The wish and cost changed the second time, but the knife remains the means to fulfill the wish. Perhaps it's because the knife's power is fading, and by the time Kenneth entered the second time, it couldn't fulfill his first wish anymore.
Different wishes, different prices. Somehow I feel this shop isn't that shady after all. Hasn't he been told everything clearly? Unless the cook was forced to make the deal.
If there were coercion, the first contract wouldn't be incomplete.
So it was his own will.
Right. Every pawn ticket here emphasizes that all pawns at Pawn Moonlight are confirmation. Once the pawn contract takes effect, the pawner can neither redeem the set cost nor renew the contract.
If the cook came to us, he obviously was having second thoughts.
We made inquiries. Just pawn tickets. What's this? It's Toshi's pawn ticket. It's the same time as Kenneth's second entry into the pawn shop. That's what Edgar is trying to tell us.
These two knew each other?
Making a deal with Pawn Moonlight on the same day must point to a deeper connection. These wish-fulfilling items are like pawn shop loans. According to the pawn ticket, the contract officially takes effect the moment Toshi and Kenneth got their items from the pawn shop on the same day. From getting the sensor to disappearing, Toshi never used it, and Kenneth came to us wanting to eradicate Pawn Moonlight. Did he know about Toshi's disappearance? Or rather, what role did he play in Toshi's disappearance?
I hate people with schemes. Once I get out of here, I'll grab that cook by the collar and squeeze a clear answer out of him. There's no one that a beating can't fix. That doesn't work? Then another round.
Maybe we'll find the answer here. Let's look further ahead.
He's getting married, the sparrow. Sparrows, owls, crows, larks, cardinals, doves, kites, wrens, thrushes, robins. Ugh. Wonder what kind of story we're getting into this time. Oh, hold on, let me guess. Did this narcissist end up marrying their own reflection? Although that last part...
After pawning away his sight, Dorian could no longer admire his own appearance. He gradually fell into despair, and his love vanished along with his vision.
But according to the rules of the pawn shop, once a pawn contract takes effect, it becomes a confirmation. No redemption, no renewal. Why does everyone who comes to pawn something end up with such a terrible fate?
Sometimes, the price we pay at Pawn Moonlight far exceeds the value of the wish itself.
And a manga book, too. Oh, isn't that... you know who? Maybe... Total wants love. Jeez, Toto's having such a rough week. Finding love on Monday, losing it on Tuesday, and... What's going on?
Seems like certain rules must be followed to get into the next room.
Sighted by hero! Tag, you're it! Yep, Kiramaru is not swarming around.
I'll handle this part. Perimeter clear. I'll provide backup. I'll handle this part.
Let me take over.
Takido's mark! Another one!
Looks like they found Sakiri.
That's the Kalucha family's consigliere! So glad they found Sakiri! I was worried that without us, Sakiri would get in trouble. But now it seems the owner of this place hasn't done anything too bad. Especially with Dandelion. They seem to get along just fine. And he didn't teach anything weird.
Our findings regarding the owner of Pawn Moonlight align closer with the manga artist. Let's go meet up with Edgar and exchange information. They should be just ahead.
Creepy psychic fraud! A deal? My wish is worth a lot more than that!
People will punch instead of talk.